Ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Tetra, and welcome back to another Heroes of the Storm cast. But today I am not alone, I am joined by the one, the only Squishei.
Hello, Tetra. How are you doing today? I am most definitely the one and only Squishei. Maybe. We'll have to see about that in the future.
Yeah, we'll do some Google searches later to see if there is in fact another Squishei. But I am doing well. How are you doing?
I am doing pretty amazing. Shire, one of my favorite maps in the Heroes of the Storm franchise here.
Indeed, and I would like to point out, I once again have the fantastic bug that is plaguing the Observer client, where all the heroes are frozen in their model positions, which is amazing.
I'll come across that bug. It's pretty awesome to see what kind of poses these guys can have.
Yeah. Do you have any of it at the moment? Because I
do
every
not.
hero is it for me.
But the battle has begun. We're going to see how these heroes match up in the lanes. It is Shire, and there is an Abathur on the map. Abathur not really known for the best stuff on this map.
Indeed. The only ridiculously good thing Abathur can do on this map is he can, if he wishes to, teleport straight to the Dragon Shrine itself and take it without anyone really noticing if his team is pushed up. We're seeing the Gazlo in mid lane taking quite a bit of harassment as there are 3 people in mid lane for red team. And let's quickly go over the players on each team. For blue team, we do have Abathur, Tyrael, Falstad, Gazlo, and Uther. Whereas for red team, who do we have?
We have Stitches, Uther, Zeratul, Raynor, and Mirrodin. And it looks like these shrines will be active in about 20 seconds now. We'll have to see how the teams prepare their roams and stuff. As Gazlo gets caught by a hook mid lane, it looks like he's going to be out just fine now.
Indeed, Gazlo will in fact get out just fine, but there is a Zeratul coming in. It could go quite badly if he decides to move just a little bit further forward. Nope, Zeratul is in fact going to ignore it, and he's going to teleport into bot lane and go straight for the Falstad. Uther also coming in will probably throw down his ranged ability, but doesn't get anything. We're seeing the first shrine go to blue team. Red team will likely take the other shrine, meaning we won't be seeing a Dragon Knight anytime soon.
A 2v2 in the top, though. It's kind of a battle of tanks, so it's not going to be very exciting. As Mirrodin jumps the wall, he wants to capture the shrine. Can Stitches hold them off? No, Tyrael looks like he's going to jump over, and it's going to be a 1v1 in 2 separate locations. This is kind of a battle of wet noodles here. Indeed,
I think we could see a hook here. There we go. We see the hook pulling Tyrael back over that wall. I wouldn't be surprised to see Tyrael using his sword to get back over himself. But Uther able to attack Mirrodin. Mirrodin going quite low. Down goes Mirrodin. And Stitches is going to have to get out of there. That was, in fact, first blood for blue team. Stitches will get out of there, but needs to be very careful. Could see a stun going down. There is the stun. Tyrael is going to come round. Might be able to catch him, but there's no way that we're going to see kill damage coming down. But blue team still has control of that top area, so we won't see the dragon coming down anytime soon.
Until that happens, it looks like we're just going to have a little bit of a stalemate. Raynor in the mid lane's a little low, trying to kill off these turrets. They do hurt at the early levels, so you want to make sure that you either kill them or avoid it. And Falstad's almost dead still. Yeah, Uther knows that he can just use his range attack over the wall and just kill him, but he doesn't.
Yeah, he might. We will have to see what happens there. And there we go. Both shrines are now activated for red team. Raynor is in range, but is choosing to not go.
What? Raynor, the other way.
The other way. Oh, Stitches and Zeratul are both going. Stitches getting straight in there, is gonna channel it. And first Dragon Knight goes down for red team. Kills are currently even, and this Dragon Knight is about to cause some serious mayhem.
Yeah, just fire breathing, knocking people away. Just pushing the mid lane. It's a 2-man push in the mid and a 2v2 in the bot as well. But it looks like there's no one going to defend this in the mid. Gazlo's just coming up. Excuse me.
Indeed, Gazlo was having his time taken up by capturing a mercenary camp, which I'm sure is far more important than protecting your entire wall from a Dragon Knight.
We'll have to see about that. Zeratul leaps over the wall. Gazlo gets punted all the way over there. And looks like they're just going to do a little bit more to this fort. Maybe take out the healing fountain or the first turret. We'll have to see what they do.
Indeed. Falstad and Uther, though, in the bot lane, doing a lot of damage with the help of these siege giants. Almost taking down the wall. Uther also able to do his harassment. Will likely take down the first siege giant with the help of Raynor. Dragon Knight still has a little bit of time left on it. Has 32%. Taking a lot of damage. Down it goes. Time is up, and Squishei is going to be able to get out of there while dealing some damage to those minions to allow his lane to push up better. And at the same time, Muradin is definitely owning the top lane, Tyrael being forced to be.
Not bad for the first Dragon Knight. We saw them take out the first 2 towers, the gate, the healing fountain, and get a kill out of that. So not too bad for the very first Dragon Knight. We'll have to see how this game goes, as it looks like Red is taking the Knight camp. This one's going to take a little bit of time, I believe.
Indeed. There are 3 of them there, though, so they are going to be able to get through it without too much issue. But as you said, it may take them a while. Felstad in the bot lane, going quite low once again to Reyna and Ufa, but is now chasing it down with the help of their team's Ufa. Going to try and push forward and do as much damage as possible, but not able to kill anything off. And now Ufa is pretty much caught out of position here. If he gets ulted, he will likely go down, but no, is able to get out of there with the help of Abathur, and is going to go back in and try and deal a bit more harassment. Felstad gets the kill on Reyna there. Very nice.
Uther might not be able to make it out. Falstad barrel rolls
going
in.
low.
Zeratil's
He's
coming
going
in.
low. Down he goes, but Zeratul is now here. If we see the stun out of Uther, it will likely save Falstad here, but choosing not to. Nice hook there from Stitches, and Falstad is not in position at all, but Zeratul choosing not to go in for the kill, leaves it alone, heads out of there. Stitches gets a couple of minion kills and decides to, well, move back in apparently.
Would have liked maybe a hook there. Nope, just gonna push out the wave and just back away. Oh, never mind, there's a hook.
There is in fact the hook, a huge amount of damage going down, but Abathur was just thrown down and will keep Falstad alive. There is a fairly heavy mercenary push up in top lane. The wall has gone down, the gate has gone down. The 2 towers are still alive, but they're running very low on mana, so we could be seeing 1 or 2 of them going down quite soon, whereas mid lane still kind of even, other than the fact blue team have pushed ridiculously far, but the minion wave is currently fairly leveled out.
The shrines are about to go down. Falstad was just killed in the bot lane, I believe. As the shrines are now active, we'll see how the teams get the start with the shrines on the top and bottom.
Indeed, Muradin dropped quite low there. We could be seeing a Stitches with a nice hook there from Stitches. Also, second stun there from Ufa straight away. Abathur coming in as well, going to try and keep his teammate alive, but down it goes straight away. Tyrael looks like he's going to be able to escape, but the Abathur Tyrael not so lucky, taking so many hits right now. And Muradin trying to pick it up, but it doesn't look like it's going to happen. And Abathur will also get out of there alive, but red team have easily held off this push and taken the shrine. Bot lane shrine, though, did just go to the blue team. So once again, we're going to see Dragon Knight contestant. Tyrael for blue team, though, very narrowly dodging that hook and takes it for blue team. So if there's anyone from blue team in mid lane, which there isn't, they could have gone for that shrine.
Zeratul versus Gazlo in the bot lane versus the Siege Giants versus Uther. Oh, Zeratul managed to stealth just in time to get away. Doesn't look like they caught the little stealth animation. But he is going to take the shrine to stop the cap, which should stop blue team from getting the Dragon Knight.
Indeed, blue team did just have the top shrine neutralized, but have managed to take it back. But now red team is moving in with Muradin and Ufa, trying to go onto the Tyrael. Falstad moving in, getting a lot of damage down, but Tyrael definitely going to die here, needs to move in. Falstad choosing not to stay. It looks like red team are going to be able to take the second shrine here. There is no one for them who's going to be able to get mid lane anytime soon, but they may be able to get there before any of the shrines do get lost. No, blue team is able to take the bottom shrine almost straight away.
Completely. There was a kill in the bot lane on the Zeratul there. Rainer's trying to fight 1v2. I don't know if he fancies this fight, considering Uther can heal. Uther is probably... There's the stun, and he's going to beat him down. There's the passive from Rainer going out.
Indeed, Gazlo also wanting none of that, getting out of there. Falstad in the top lane, taking a bit of harassment, but is able to get out of there with the help of Abathur. Red team still control the top shrine, but the bottom shrine very heavily protected by blue team. Ufa going to be able to stun pretty much anyone, but no, he's pulling out. This will be spotted by Abathur's mines, but red team are easily going to be able to take this. But once again, no one in mid lane for them to really take advantage of this.
Yeah, and it looks like in the meantime, there's a fight at the top shrine going on. It's a 3v2 with the Abathur clone there. Muradin has the ult on, getting healed by red team's Uther, but he's not in a good spot with 3 people there. Maybe Falstad can get out. I think he can. He's going to make it safe back to base.
Indeed, but in bot lane, we're about to see Zeratul did just take down Ufa, and we are also seeing Ufa currently chasing the Zeratul, who's already miles away. Stitches easily going to be able to take this point, and the Ufa deadness is not able to... The Ufa spirit, sorry, is not going to be able to deal with it, because he does not count as a physical entity, so it will not be able to contest that shrine. And once again, we see a shrine stalemate with blue team holding the top shrine and red team holding the bottom shrine. Still going to be no Dragonite for the time being, but Zeratul is moving top and maybe looking to change that.
This map, there's totally a stalemate a lot. Zeratul's fancy's going in on Tyrael. I don't like this matchup. Tyrael has a lot of shields that he needs to get to, plus there's a huge creep wave right there.
Indeed, but he now has Muradin. Bros, this is Muradin jumping in, going to try and get the damage done, gets the stun. But Tyrael, as you said before, so tanky. Falstad is also here to help, and we're going to see him go in on Muradin. Zeratul is coming out to help, but not really sure, as this Falstad is so strong at the moment. Muradin jumping straight into the point, realizing his team controls the bottom shrine. If he can take this, then his team will be able to take the Dragonite. They do have a player in mid lane. Down goes Falstad. Bottom shrine still in red team's favour. Stitches was mid lane, but has actually left mid lane right after his team is about to capture both shrines. And once again, mid lane is completely empty of players, but Ufa is heading straight there, going to attempt to take it before anything is taken back for blue team. And he should be able to take it. Dragonite coming up for red team.
The player Dragon has the Dragonite. That's a little ironic, isn't it? And
it is very ironic. I like that.
They're going to be pushing down the mid lane here. This fort already taken down by the first. The 3-man push with almost no defense here. Looks like they're most definitely going to get this fort, though. Indeed,
fort easily going to go down. Very little contestation here from the blue team. Their players are in fact still all completely spread out, and one of them has apparently taken quite a lot of harass from Reyna and the Siege Giants. Isn't even throwing down any turrets to try and defend here. Is just literally just letting it happen, and we saw a shock and awe there out of Falstad does allow them to take down the Zeratul, and red team having to retreat, but the Dragonite not giving a single damn. Falstad takes to the skies and not doing a good job here. Dragonite doing a huge amount of damage. Falstad able to escape. I'm not entirely sure where he went or whether he was in fact just deleted. Oh, there, off goes someone into the distance. Tyrael flying for his life. But we're seeing so much damage go down on red team here. They are being forced back, but there was so much damage done to the blue team base. It's not looking good for them.
No, Muradin actually made it past the wall, then came back in and got killed. I'm not sure what that was about. Tyrion's super low, almost dies to minions, and Uther goes down in the mid. And it's only Stitches to defend this, and the Uther pseudo.
Indeed, there is a hook, so we're going to see some turret damage go down onto Falstad, but no, minions arrive in time to tank that. And Stitches able to get out of there, takes a little scrape from Falstad's Q, but able to survive easily enough.
Zeratul almost catch. Oh, he does catch the Falstad in mid lane. That is a gank successful.
That is indeed a successful gank, and we're seeing Gazlo in bot lane. It looks like he finally might be able to hold off these mercenaries, so able to keep them alive. Red team heading up to get some mercenaries of their own and continue this pushing.
This is going to take a long. They're both just stalemating, taking mercenary camps. I think this is the point where they both sides want to take both their mercenary camps, because the Dragon Knight is going to be the Dragon Shrines are going to be up very shortly once again, and these extra pushing while fighting over the shrines is going to be a huge asset.
Could not agree more. Blue team has already taken their first mercenary camp. Gazlo and Tyrael moving up to take the second one, so they are definitely doing so. Red team also just about to finish taking their second mercenary camp, so both teams do exactly what you said, and we're going to see mercenary versus mercenary battles in every lane, except for mid lane, which currently is controlled by red team, with a Ufa getting ready to engage. Abathur going down as well, might actually get the Zeratul, but no, Zeratul blinking out, keeping himself alive. Ufa, what just happened to him? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. He is in fact alive. Oh, but pulled back in by Stitches. Going to be able to do a little bit of damage. Zeratul dropping very low, choosing to come back in and being hit by the Ufa W, but also able to get out alive. Current kills is 9 kills to red team to 12 kills of blue team. Even though blue team have lost so much of their base, they are still in this game. Level-wise, is incredibly close.
Bottom lane is a 4v1. Duck Attack needs to run out of here. Red team just lost control of the bottom shrine, but they do have control of the top, so no Dragon Knight for any team just yet. We have stalemate once again.
So much stalemate for both teams here, and yeah, this is not going to be pretty. We're seeing currently a battle over the shrine in bot lane. Red team look like they might be able to take it here. doing a lot of damage to the blue team members, but there are 3 blue team members for only 2 red team members, but Stitches comes in from the top to even up the score. The Abafa clone has also come in, bringing it back to a 3v4 situation in favour of blue team. Stitches now taking a lot of damage as this team have completely abandoned him and got out of their toot sweet. But it looks like Stitches may in fact be able to escape thanks to his incredible tankiness. Zeratul still in lane, very, very low, needs to be incredibly careful. Muradin going back to base, and Ufa in the top lane, gonna try and duel this Falstad and take the shrine.
So once again, stalemate. Blue just holding onto the control bot. Red holding onto the control top, but it looks like we have the first rope from Gazlo up top, making it this a 2v1, and with Abathur it's even a 3v1 now. Blue's probably going to get the shrine here.
Indeed, that looks very likely. There is currently, though, not anyone in mid lane. I would like to see Ufa move to mid lane, but no, Gazlo is completely pulled out of that shrine by Stitches, so not going to be able to do too much here, but his bomb does in fact go off. Falstad has also come up here. Ufa getting the stun onto Ufa, and Stitches also gets hit by the laser. So much damage going down here. Red team is all incredibly low. Falstad does escape, very nearly going down. Red team takes the shrine. There is once again no one in the mid lane for red team, but blue team has an incredible numbers advantage here. Only Ufa left at this top shrine, and once again, Dragon Knight stalemate.
Zeratul actually got a little greedy there, tried to finish off the fleeing Falstad, instead got killed under tower for his action, so not very good. But Muradin's pushing middle, he's just going to push this up against the tower. Don't think they're going to get too much out of this.
Indeed, Muradin also just killed Abathur as well. I'm not sure why Abathur was so far out, but he did just get picked off.
Alright, well, it looks like blue team's going to take this fort in the very top. This is going to be the first fort for blue team. So they're going to get some good XP, and because of it, they are now approximately tied with red in the EXP charts, both almost getting the Fabled Storm powers here. Indeed,
it is getting very close right now. Raynor for red team dropping incredibly low. Ufa comes in with the stun. The Raynor passive not able to save him. Muradin has in fact dropped his ult and is going to be incredibly tanky, but so much damage is coming down from the 2 players here. He may escape, but nope, completely denied via laser beam.
That is level 20 for blue team. They all have their storm powers now. We'll have to see how this goes. Red, not quite 20 yet, so blue would really like to fight right now, and they should really capture this Dragon Knight while they have this 5v3 power play.
Indeed, and that is exactly what's going on by the looks of it. Tyrael pushing out the lane bot before he will likely go and take that. And here we go. Zeratul has moved in, takes out Gazlo, will likely move up and try and deal with Ufa at the same time. We will have to see how that goes. No, Zeratul gonna clear out this entire wave and kill pretty much everything. We see the Dragon Knight has in fact gone down, and it looks like it's the first Dragon Knight for blue team. Ufa taking it and is gonna begin the push back in favor of blue team.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
Look how much damage that Dragon Knight at this level of the game just destroys forts, towers, and any kind of structure. Stitches and Zeratul trying to take it down though.
Indeed, doing a lot of damage, but Zeratul goes completely flying away from this. The Dragon Knight being forced to retreat. He has no backup other than this one Locust and this minion wave here from Abathur. Stitches almost going into the river there. If only that was possible, that would be hilarious. Dragon Knight already taken down. Zeratul blinking out to make sure that he doesn't get any punishment from whatever popped out of Dragon Knight. But that was a very quickly shut down Dragon Knight there by red team.
Yeah, they were actually pushing bottom instead, as it's the 3v2 there. Falstad and Tyrael both very low. Muradin looks like he wants to chase, but not gonna happen.
He may still do it if Stitches goes for the hook, but no, Stitches choosing not to go for the hook, and oh, he might actually still be. Sees Tyrael trying to be. There's the hook, gets Tyrael. Will he be able to finish him off? Tyrael has shielded up, but we're seeing Zeratul also coming in. Zeratul does get the kill, and now we're seeing Zeratul, Raynor, and Stitches all moving in with Muradin bringing up the rear. Gonna see if he can get the kill. Zeratul taking a couple pot shots from Abathur, chooses to retreat as he has once again been dropped quite low. And red team is going to camp the spawn of this mercenary camp and kill it off as quick as possible.
You know, red team's not very nice. They're spawn camping these guys. They just came back from the dead, and look, they're already going back down.
I don't like to think it's the same guys. I like to think that it's someone who's just moved into what they thought was what they have been informed is a haunted camp. And the second they arrive, instantly the ghosts of the previous owners tried to warn them, but no, red team immediately arrived and killed them off.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Gazlo's gonna get caught here. He does think the mercenary camp just in time.
Gazlo
But-
is going to go down quite quickly. The Mercenary is completely ignoring him, not even going to bother trying to help. That was not pretty for Gazlo. He will go down very quickly.
Yeah, so it's a 5v3 right now for red team, and Muradin's taking the Mercenary camps in the bot lane. Looks like red wants to take the Mercenary camps
Red team
for
has
the
captured
top
the
lane.
Mercenary camp.
They're just getting all the Mercenary camps right now as these shrines are about to respawn.
Indeed, Shrines up in 20. We're seeing Reyna and Ufa dealing with the Mercenaries up in the top lane. Two blue team members though are coming up. We're seeing both Falstads in fact, and Ufa going to try and move in, see if they can get anyone. First Falstad does indeed get stunned there, and very nice stun there by Ufa, stunning everyone. The battle cruiser damage not really enough as it didn't stay on them for too long. Stitch's hook was in fact missed and has now been stunned by Ufa. Going to try and get the Falstad. Falstad did barrel roll away but has been stunned again by Ufa, so Zeratul not able to get in on the Falstad and get the kill. Zeratul has been forced to retreat. Falstad is going in. He wants that Ufa dead, but does get picked off as well. Red team able to defend this surprisingly well, considering how far back they have been pushed and how low they were at the start of that fight.
Yeah, except the Falstad they killed was actually the Abathur clone, so they didn't actually get any bonus XP off that at all. So they just repelled the attack. They should go get the Dragon Knight here with the Shrine on the bot, the Shrine on the top, and it looks like Tyrion's going to deny this with recap in the bottom lane.
Indeed, almost instantly as they took it. Stitch is in fact moving up there expectantly. I don't think he realised that the bot shrine was just taken, but it is currently being contested by Muradin fighting Tyrael, and we're seeing a little skirmish in mid lane, but not that much fighting going on. Whereas bot lane, we're getting very close. Abathur helping out Tyrael, going to try and desperately hold on to this camp. Muradin dropping incredibly low, really needs some assistance, tries to escape, but gets detonated as he tries to leave.
In the mid lane, though, we got the Divine Storm on Raynor here. It's a 3v2. Zeratul seems to be a little AFK. He needs to get in this fight. Uther's chasing Raynor. Raynor's pretty much out. Zeratul's super low. It's just Stitches now in the mid.
Indeed, Stitches needing to pull back in order to survive. Gets stunned. Needs to pull back to a tower and get any kind of hook off in order to survive, but does get picked off by the laser beam. Gazlo has transformed into Robo Goblin, so it's going to be able to get down a lot of damage. Down goes Raynor, not able to stay alive permanently as he would have hoped. Ufa, that is Ufa's job. And we're seeing blue team, Abathur is teleported up to the top and is going to take the shrine, which means blue team does control the middle. They could take a Dragon Knight here.
Uh-oh, Uther's going to fight Abathur. You don't have a lot of health.
Abathur's low. Tyrael trying to keep him alive, and he may do it, in fact. Tyrael engaging onto it. Abathur pulling out. He's dropped a Locust Nest. The Locusts are going to kill off Ufa here. So much damage being dropped. Abathur does die, but the shrine is still in favour of blue team. No, it has been... No, there we go. Blue team does take the Dragon Knight at the cost of Abathur, but that, I think, is a sacrifice well made.
Blue team has destroyed a fort.
I would say so. Abathur sacrificing his life with those arms, trying to fight as much as possible. Muradin taking this Dragon Knight on 1v2, not the ideal situation you want to be in. As the Dragon Knight continues to push down this fort here.
Indeed, and this looked like it could have been an unlosable situation for red team, but blue team have got two Dragon Knights in a row and are now pushing all the way down mid lane. The second set of towers now for red team are gone, and here they come, going to try and shut down this Dragon Knight as quick as possible. Stitches is Muradin is still quite low, didn't heal up properly. You're going to have to jump out. Raynor also going quite low. Tyrael trying to focus him down. Down goes the Raynor ult onto the Gazlo turrets there. Gazlo incredibly lucky it wasn't onto him, and we're seeing the Dragon Knight, instead of focusing on the keepers, in fact focusing on Muradin. Muradin might in fact escape. Stitches focusing Dragon Knight. Down goes the Dragon Knight, and down goes the Sorcerer's Dragon Knight, but Gazlo has been left alone here, but Zeratul moving in, going to try and pick him off.
There's also another battle back here. Zeratul managed to get and a hook onto Uther, finishes them off, and now there's the Uther clone.
Could it get Zeratul? It might get Zeratul. It reveals him. It got him. Oh my god.
Payback.
Yep.
From the Uther clone.
Zeratul clone. We need a scumbag. Zeratul clone. We need a scumbag Ufa clone gif, or just a meme of it.
Oh, that Uther clone late game, or even early game, it's just the most annoying thing possible. You kill him, and they just get a beat around, stunning you, doing whatever for another 10 or 15 seconds. It's just so obnoxious.
It's not even unbalanced or OP or something. It's just really irritating.
Oh yeah, because he does half damage, I believe. So
Yeah, it's not even that powerful. It's just a pain in the ass. No, absolutely
like
loving it at the
Red
moment. I will
team
probably
has
attempt
captured
to
a
make
mercenary
a
camp.
scumbag Ufa spirit meme. See how it goes. But red team did just take a mercenary
Blue
camp,
team has
so their
captured a
mercenaries will be
mercenary
pushing
camp.
out bot lane, which has been pushed up quite far. It's already gone past the keep, but blue team also with their mercenaries, so they should be able to help hold this off with the help of Abathur. Whereas red team have no heroes in that lane, but instead are taking the mercenaries that will soon be heading top lane. Blue team not taking their top lane mercenaries yet.
no, it
team
doesn't
has
seem like that.
captured
Red
a
just
mercenary
got
camp.
theirs, but it looks like Gazlo is going to take the bottom lane
Hero
mercs.
slain.
And kind of a stalemate here, but we're about to see the action kick off in about 13 seconds as these shrines recharge once again.
Red team's palace is
Indeed,
under
blue team
attack.
have the bot lane pretty much secure. I would be amazed to see red team take the shrine. If they do, it's probably going to be one of the best plays I've ever seen. There is no one top lane for either team. Muradin moving straight in, instantly going to try and take down the shrine. Abathur is there to help Ufa. Here comes Tyrael as well, and wow, Muradin is not in a good position here. He has two sets of mercenaries and the entirety of blue team to deal with. Zeratul and Reyna are there, but Muradin will be able to escape thanks to the jump. But that shrine will incredibly belong to blue team, as there was no chance red team was able to take that. And blue team was able to take the top shrine as well, but that has now been denied and belongs to red team.
Red
So we
team
won't
has
see a
destroyed
blue
the
team
fort.
Dragon Knight straight away.
Yeah, once again, one of the teams is top, the other team has the bottom. That's kind of been the story of this game. And just kind of roaming reds defending their bot lane from the mercs, which were just killed. And looks like there's going to be a huge push on top lane with these mercenaries. Uther, just look at that attack speed, just beating on that tower.
Indeed, doing as much damage as he possibly can with the help of those mercenaries. He's now being surrounded, though, by the Tyrael, Abathur, and Falstad. So much damage being done.
Hero
Shock and Awe
slain.
going down, going to attempt to kill him off.
Hero
Bot lane,
slain.
it looks like the Gazlo is about to be killed off. Ufa was killed off. Nice
Hero
stun there.
slain.
Gazlo will, though, go down with the help of
Hero
Zeratul and
slain.
Stitches. But Ufa top lane, taking so
Hero
much damage.
slain.
Down he goes with the help of Abathur onto the Tyrael.
The Uther Ghost does take down Zeratul at the last
Hero
second before
slain.
dying, but they did manage to get the Dragon Knight. But Stitches, you're not getting it there.
Red team's
So
palace
close.
is under
He was
attack.
so hopeful. He almost got there in time, and he's now trapped. He is now trapped by locusts. He needs to kill them off before he can escape. Body blocking very much a thing in this game. That is actually quite funny. He will be able to escape before... Oh no, maybe not. Knocked off his horse by Falstad. Clone does go down, but it doesn't look like it.
Red team
No, the clone
slain.
easily enough to take out Stitches. And everyone on on red team is dead other than Stitches. Blue team are going in for the kill.
Yeah, and Falstad's just staying behind. He's going to capture both of them, probably fly to mid, take the Dragon Knight, and then make their final push into the base.
Indeed, we
Red
did just
team's
see a
palace
very
is
nice
under
hook there
attack.
out of Stitches. Muradin also moving in onto the Falstad clone by Abathur. But it looks like it, well, it's definitely not going to survive. Did get a Shock and Awe down, but was able to do as much damage as possible. Just taking fire from everything and does go down. Here's the blue team Dragon Knight. Red team too busy in their base defending it against a clone. But now the entirety of blue team and a Dragon Knight is moving in, trying to do as much damage as possible. We see all the Shock and Awe there from the real life Falstad. Zeratul blinking in, but gets immediately stunned by Ufa. Very nice play there by that Ufa. Dragon Knight moving forward, getting knocked back by the Muradin, but Muradin instantly killed off. Stitches moving back. One of the,
Red
if
team's
only he
palace
could
is
eat
under
the
attack.
Dragon Knight, they may have a chance, but it's not going to happen. Moving back was trying to get into a good position to stay alive, but has been stunned by Ufa, and everyone except for the Dragon Knight is going in on Stitches. Stitches has to retreat to base. He needs to do something, but down goes the palace. Stitches hook mid-animation on my screen, trying desperately to deal some
wins.
damage, but that is a GG, and blue team takes the victory.
Yeah, Falstad is just really good on the Dragon Shire map. He's able to roam very quickly with his heroic trait, and if this game ever just gets a draft mode, we may see him banned on this map quite often.
Well, I think there'll probably be a draft pick once ranked is released.
Probably. That sounds good.
Indeed. So, thank
All
you
right,
all.
thanks for having me, Tetcher.
Indeed, thank you all very much for watching. But before you all go and turn off the video, Squishei, would you like to tell everyone where they can find you?
Yeah, you can find me at Squishei. That's Squishei. I'm sure Tetra will be nice and put a link in the description below or something, maybe.
I will indeed. So, thank you all very much for watching. Stay tuned for more Heroes of the Storm content, and we'll see you all next time.